Are you experiencing brain fog? You are not alone, but ignoring the signs could lead to serious consequences. This mental haze often creeps in unexpectedly, leaving you staring blankly at your screen and struggling to focus. Conversations slip away, and suddenly you're lost in a fog of confusion. But this is just a passing phase, a warning sign that something deeper is at play. The hidden danger. Many chase relentless self-improvement, believing that increased productivity will solve their problems. Yet, this pursuit can often thicken the fog. Have you ever felt overwhelmed by self-help books or productivity tools that only add to your confusion? Imagine juggling work deadlines, family responsibilities, and endless self-improvement goals. Instead of feeling accomplished, you find yourself mentally drained, with each effort only deepening the fog. The solution isn't about working harder, it's about recognizing these critical warning signs. Picture yourself in a meeting, your mind racing while the words feel distant, echoing off a wall. The pressure to keep pushing forward can blind you to the signals your body is sending. Ignoring these warnings risks burnout, anxiety, and chronic stress. Have you ever pushed through the fog only to crash later? It's a cycle that's hard to break, with real struggles often hidden behind a facade of productivity. Overlooking these signs means risking your well-being and losing touch with what truly helps you thrive. So, what can you do? Slow down and tune in. Instead of piling on more tasks, take a moment to breathe. Reflect on what might be clouding your minstrous lack of sleep. The real challenge is giving yourself permission to step back. Imagine the clarity you could gain by simply pausing. In that space, true understanding can emerge and the fog begins to lift. As we wrap up, remember sometimes less is more. Overcoming brain fog isn't just about pushing through, it's about knowing when to ease off the gas pedal. Reflect Todeho, can you create space to clear that mental clutter? It's not just about improvement, it's about finding clarity, and that clarity could be the breakthrough you didn't know you needed. Have you ever sat down to work only to find your mind as foggy as a winter morning? This silent struggle affects many as they navigate their daily lives. What if I told you that the constant push for self-improvement could actually make that mental clutter even worse? Imagine waking up ready to tackle the day. You've set your goals and perfected your morning routine, yet somehow you still feel trapped in a haze. It's frustrating, right? You keep pushing through thinking it's just a phase, but what if it's something deeper? You might be complicating things with endless to-do lists, self-help books, and productivity tips. Every time you try to sharpen your focus, you may actually be adding to your mental fog. It's like trying to clear a foggy windshield while speeding down the rodeo, just lose sight of where you're headed. You sit down to read that motivational book, but instead of feeling inspired, you feel overwhelmed. You might wonder, what's wrong with me? But the truth is, it's not you, it's the pressure you've placed on yourself to constantly improve. Picture this: you're at a coffee shop, sipping a latte, and everyone around you is hustling, sharing their achievements online and posting about their latest goals. You start to compare yourself. Each notification, each success story feels like an extra weight on your shoulders. This ongoing cycle can stifle your creativity. When was the last time you felt truly inspired without the noise of comparison? Ironically, the more you chase clarity, the more it slips away. You might be experiencing burnout, but don't even recognize the signs because you're too busy trying to keep up. So, what can you do about it? First, it's about slowing down. Yes, slowing down when everything around you seems to scream for you to speed up. Take a moment to breathe and step back. It might feel counterintuitive, but in that pause you could discover the clarity you've been searching for. Instead of drowning in self-improvement resources, focus on one small Chanjon intentional action that feels manageable. It could be as simple as dedicating 5 minutes a day to breathe or journaling your thoughts without judgment. The key is to simplify. It's not about doing more, it's about doing less with intention. When you embrace this mindset, you might find those sudden sparks of creativity emerging from the fog. It can truly be a game changer. As you reflect on this, consider how often you measure your worth by your productivity. What if your value is inherent regardless of what you accomplish? The next time you feel that fog creeping in, pause and ask yourself, is this a moment for growth or a moment to simply breathe? If you've found this perspective helpful, please share it with someone who might be struggling too. Let's start a conversation about recognizing brain fog and embracing simplicity in a world that often demands complexity. Certainly, here's the revised version of the script. Chunk expectations pressing down on you can impact not just your work, but also your personal life. Conversations become strained, creativity fades, and joy seems to slip away. What if the very habits you thought were helping you are actually clouding your mind? The pressure intensifies as you realize the stakes are higher than you imagined. The more you absorb knowledge, experiences, the more chaotic your mind can become, creating a recipe for burnout that you might be feeling right now. So, what's the solution? It starts with recognizing the chaos. Instead of chasing every new idea that catches your eye, consider the power of stillness. Give your mind the space it needs to breathe. Maybe it's time to take a step back, even if just for a moment. Strip away the excess and focus on what truly matters to you.